Oh boy, everybody. We were expecting a teaser on Friday. It is Tuesday, and we got a special teaser. Oh, this is sick. So, it is for something that we already knew about. Oh my god, my voice. Excuse me, I just woke up. Just woke up at 6:30 p.m. Living the dream. Not really, I'm depressed. Anyway, excuse my voice. So, this is a divine path for Kai's technique. A wall of light, which you summon a manifestation of ki to damage your opponents periodically. So, let's go ahead and watch it. Oh my god, I need to mute the music. How do I mute the music? Can I mute the Dude, I hate TikTok. Oh, there. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm unk. Sorry guys, I'm unk. Sorry. There we go. So, this is Wall of Light. So you just saw there, it hit Krillin here. Boom, just like that. So as you guys can see, it's like the purple Zama super. I don't know what it's called. The Wall of Light, right? It's following you. So what this basically is it's not a super attack. They specifically refer to it as a technique, which is interesting because in the Q&A, they refer to power-ups being kind of reworked into form and path-like techniques, is what they called it. So it's kind of like an active ability. Shout out to Dokkan, which this isn't the first Dokkan reference I'm gonna make in this video, but which is funny. But yeah, like it's like a technique or an active kind of ability where you can use your power up in your form, and it's like a unique power up that you can only use in that form, right? So for this, it's Wall of Light. So it's basically you're gonna summon the big bird, and it's gonna deal damage over time, which is really cool. Very unique, right? Jeez, my voice, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. So next, I want to talk about some other stuff. Let me pause real quick and try to get my voice working. All right, so I don't think it worked, but anyway, I dug up. I was doing some digging because there's some people in my chat that wanted me to do some digging while I was live, and so I did. And basically, the idea here is that we don't necessarily know. Excuse me. Apparently, some races are getting like 2 forms on release, which is confirmed here by Cheng, right here in the Discord. So this was many months ago. So take all this information with a grain of salt, because plans can change, and I don't want to become like I don't want to have a geekdom moment where plans change and then I get blamed for it. So just remember that plans can change, right? Pretty much. Some races have 2 forms on release, which is basically what Cheng is saying here. And then he goes on to say, you get 3 things for Legendary Path. I don't really know what he's meaning here. I have a theory that what he's talking about is on release of the Path update, there is like 3 things for the Legendary Path. And I genuinely, I don't know what all he could mean. But I do have some theories. So we're going to kind of get into that. First of all, he confirms that WRATHFUL will be a Legendary Path form. But here's the thing. Legendary Super Saiyan, excuse me, is like all but confirmed to be the first form in the path. I don't see them dropping Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan God, and WRATHFUL. I don't see that. And I have another example too, which is this. Super Saiyan 4 path comes with Super Great Ape, so you technically unlock 2. So this means that the Super Saiyan 4 path is getting Super Great Ape, which is Golden Great Ape probably, and Super Saiyan 4, right? So that's getting 2. Is WRATHFUL not just going to be the same thing? Or it, like, am I crazy? Like, I feel like that it makes no sense for them to add Wrathful but not Legendary in the same update. Like, that would be very anticlimactic, right? So, my theory is that we're getting Wrathful and Legendary Super Saiyan. But, that leaves one more thing. And so, I have a couple guesses, and by the way, if you don't know what Wrathful is, it's this. Shout out to Dokkan, shout out to the Truth DT, my goat, over here. This is Wrathful Broly, Akari Broly. I don't really know what other people call it. It's either Wrathful or Akari, right? It's like the Grade 8 base form, kind of. But that's pretty much, like, what it is, right? So, that form, hopefully we see that as a bonus in the Path update, right? That would be pretty sweet. I don't really know how it would work, right? Maybe it would be, like, slightly worse than Legendary. But then again, why would you use it at that point? Unless, like, maybe Legendary Super Saiyan's really hard to get, and you get Wrathful to try to help you get to that point. I don't know. But that's my theory, right? Is that we're getting Wrathful and Legendary on release. Now, there is one more thing, though, that we could be getting. And I suppose this could refer to 3 things in the Legendary path altogether. So it could be like Wrathful, something else, and then Legendary Super Saiyan. Or Wrathful, Legendary Super Saiyan, and something else. But I really doubt that, because I don't think he would say this in reference to something that we already kind of knew about, and, like, there was very common knowledge. Like, I don't think... Does that make sense? Like, he wouldn't just be like, to be fair, there's 3 forms in the Legendary path. Like, why would that be a to be fair moment? Like, that's a very common knowledge thing, considering, as far as we know, most paths are getting 3 forms anyway, right? So, I don't know. Like, I don't think he's referring to that. And by the way, some people were saying that Wrathful would be part of the Primal Path. To those people, if you thought Wrathful was part of the Primal Path, please comment why. Because I genuinely, I'm curious. Why would you think that? Is it because it looks like Super Saiyan 4 in a way? Because it really doesn't. It's just base form with yellow eyes, man. That's all it is. And spiked up hair. That's literally all it is. And yeah, it's tied to Grade 8. Yeah, sure. But, like, come on, man. What? Anyway. So my theories, right? I have 2 theories on what this 3rd thing in Legendary Super Saiyan could be, right? And that's this. My first theory, which is, like, what do you even call it? It's just Super Saiyan Broly. But it's like, it has, like, blue hair, and he does this for, like, a split second in the first Broly movie, I think. And then, which is weird because they also have this, Super Saiyan C-type, I guess people call it. I don't know. But this is in the 2nd Broly movie, where he just has kind of normal-looking Super Saiyan hair. Like, he looks like pretty normal, like a pretty normal Super Saiyan. Maybe it's a slightly different shade, depending on the scene. But, like, this just looks like normal Super Saiyan hair to me, right? And then this one, obviously, is, different. Way different. It's blue. So, who really knows what they're gonna do with like, this kind of form, maybe? Or even, like, this form, I guess, since they're technically 2 different forms, but I don't really know. But yeah, like, who really knows what they're gonna do with them, right? If someone knows more about Super Saiyan C-type or this form, go ahead and comment. I have some pretty smart viewers, surprisingly. Like, whenever I don't know fully about a form, people do come in and inform me in the comments, which I do appreciate. So yeah, that's my first theory, is something like this. And then my second theory is maybe something like this. So this is Kale in Super Saiyan 2, technically, right? However, it's like a controlled Legendary Super Saiyan is, like, kind of my idea, where you don't really get big, you could kind of stay skinny. I think that could be, like, a pretty good idea. Well, this graph right here is saying that she does do this in Super Saiyan 1. I don't know how true that is. I can't really remember if she does this in Super Saiyan 1 or not. But it makes sense to me, right? Like, maybe this is, like, a controlled version of Legendary Super Saiyan that we could also be getting at the drop of the past update. Who knows, right? This, like, I'm just spitballing here. I don't think this would happen. I honestly think this is more likely. I honestly think this is more likely. So let me know what you guys think. I really do. I'm not sure, right? But people asked me to dive into this, so I am. I think what's most likely here, and this is the theory, is we're gonna get Wrathful on drop with Legendary Super Saiyan, and then we're also getting something else. That's the thing. I don't know. It's something else. I can't say for sure, but I mean, Wrathful. This is what we know for sure. Wrathful will be in the Legendary path, and you're getting 3 things for Legendary. So who knows, right? If they included both of these, that would be 4 things, right? So who knows? Anyway, let me know what you guys think. I just thought this was some pretty cool information to throw in with, because I don't think I could have stretched this into an 8-minute video, man. I'm good, man, but I'm not that good. I don't know. I could have tried, you know, but I just thought I would fill this with actually good information, right? I try when I make a video about something, I try to at least fill it with a lot of useful information and a lot of like actually like thought out theories and just well, even good research too, right? Like this is just stuff I had to do, like research for this stuff, right? Which like almost nobody else really does. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'm really excited. I before I had no hype for the legendary path, and after I made my legendary Saiyan path like character, I actually am very excited for it now. I do want to see what it's gonna have, and I am excited for Legendary Super Saiyan and Wrathful form, right? And I want to see what else they do with it. I think Gekushin Squadra has made me more excited for it too, because Kale is really fun to play in Gekushin Squadra. That's about it though. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is really cool, by the way. The fact that the techniques can be something like this is insanely sick. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and you guys have a great day. And real quick, by the way, I'm gonna go live. I know I have this voice and everything. I'm gonna go live as soon as this video is posted. So if you're seeing this video, chances are I'm live. So within the first couple hours of me posting it, right? So you guys make sure you tune into the live stream. Anyway, see ya.